Thing is on. Alrighty. Haven't done this in a while. Yep, it's Road to Hall of Fame time, son. Yeah, I'm already in the playoffs. Here's the funny thing. I'm already in Hall of Fame. I can retire right now. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do 6 years of playing with these guys. Let's go with the classic away. The classic home. Two. I'm gonna go with the classic away too.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Well, for Orlando, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Don't you know that some point, somebody has to do it?
You know what? Someone will
has
do
to
it.
come back.
I've actually seen a team down 3-0 tie it to 3-3.
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
I remember that. Our Denver Nuggets
It'll
tied
never
against
be done.
Utah.
Cut it
Tied
out.
at 3-3, sent it to a Game 7.
It will
I remember
never be done.
Mutombo and his group did that.
No, I'll be 100 years old. I won't be here, so it will never.
My name is Dikembe Mutombo.
We're at the Amway Center, where the crowd is on their feet already. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Take a look at the Magic. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And New York looking at who they got. Washington in at point guard. Sanders out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Coleman in at the 2 spot.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Terry Stotts. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that.
I'm sorry. My name is Dikembe Mutombo.
plays, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and show two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Washington. Bangs home the trifecta.
Come here.
The Beasts got 5.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
And here's Oladipo following the three-pointer by Freak. Oladipo, the pass to Adrian. Back to Oladipo. Sanders with the steal. And again, New York running the court in transition. He muscles it in for the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're turning this game into
Convert and one.
Sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies.
There's the pick. Adrian kicks to Gordon. It's rebounded by New York. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
Here is Harris following the basket by Freak. 4 on the shot clock. They swipe it. And a fast break now for that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And no doubt they've come into this game with
Too
a
nasty.
really aggressive approach.
Too
just
nasty.
pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Here's Oladipo. The Knicks making the shot. To the left side wing. Here's Adrian. The 19-footer is on
His
the money.
jumper, boo-boo.
Adrian's got his first basket of the night.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Here's Washington. And he jams it with authority.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke.
I'm
Doris?
just broadcasting this one
Kevin,
game
I was
because
able to listen
even
in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the
Plus, I gotta
team.
read to
He
see
told his
whatever
guys that
my,
their offense needed to
cousin
run
calls
through
me.
the beast.
Tell them to get ready to
Coach
go
wants
for
to get him
whatever.
involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And New York making a change here. Aflalo's checked in, and Gordon drops them both. New York with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. And again, another shot trained there from Washington. The Beasts got 16.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Adrian can't hit.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
A baseline J, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. There's a good screen. Oladipo, the pass to Gordon. Fast break, here we go. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks
I should have pushed that in.
Possession here. Here on the 2K leaderboard of the regular season's top scorers, Freak number 1.
Ref.
On the wing of Flello. New York moving it around. And Anthony gets it to go.
You could not diagram
I'm gonna
a
cut this
better way
game on.
to open a
Once
quarter.
you get the third
Yeah, I
quarter, I
agree.
might cut it
Look at
short
the lead
because
they've
I'm
jumped
really
out to
tired
already.
because I'm about to
What
take
a
my
start.
shower.
Here's Adrian. And he gets it to go.
Alright,
Adrian's got his second bucket tonight.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Washington. Sanders passes to Washington. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
They're really struggling
If we really
defensively,
make
giving up too many
30-something
easy buckets.
points,
A great
we
point.
make
Really
30
an
points
embarrassing
before they even
performance
hit double
defensively, and
digits.
the coaching staff,
this game is already
And
far,
it's
is
out of
far
bounds.
from
The
over.
Knicks will take it the other way.
no clue.
I mean,
where
this
their
game is
pass
already
going.
over.
That is a brutal turnover.
The Knicks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. The Knicks leading by 19. Here's the Beast. 18 points for him. That's good.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Payton with the ball. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So for the Magic, Dwayne Dedman's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Hazanya in for Oladipo. Aaron Brooks is checked in for New York. Here's Anthony. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Anthony's got 8 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
For Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. They set the pick. Payton, good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did.
I'm
Boy,
getting
that was a
hot.
nice job.
Now here's Payton following the miss by Freak. And it's Harris off the drive. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
No good from Washington.
Oh, hold on. Oh.
The Magic trail by 20. Aflalo pulls it in. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Lopez. That one falls coming off Anthony's feed. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality.
I really
that
do
they've
hope
had.
I fall
If a
asleep
shot
on getting this
isn't there,
tattoo,
they're
son.
not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Here's Azania. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Payton, good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a
That was a
young
nice
Craig
play. I
Anthony.
had to shake him
No
all
doubt
along.
about that.
Finish it with a
Just
dunk.
look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
Some of the other point guards in the NBA.
And I I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Peyton's got 6 points.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
And that one's good. Brooks.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Azania. Down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Washington. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And, guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
No, man, that's all my clean clothes in the hamper. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? I can actually use that shit. Hot.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Well, Orlando's shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Washington, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's a follow, and it's Anthony in at the small forward.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak, in the last matchup against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again. What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
On the wing. It's rebounded by New York.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. Oh, that athletic.
Yeah. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Adrian, that's good. Adrian's got 6.
What a drive there. It didn't bother him at all to have a much taller defender hanging all over him.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Oladipo against Aflalo. They get it back. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And so here's Orlando, following the score by New York.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yes, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Pick by Vucevic.
Don't make me injure you some more.
Once again off the mark.
Give me that rebound.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
No good.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Here's Oladipo. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Adrian, that's good.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Washington, and the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just
Why you gonna take me out the game,
yeah, it looks
son?
like it. I mean,
And through the first half,
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break. We welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs.
Some really terrific numbers for the Beast. He has 47 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings.
I'm supposed to go in, and they ain't gonna make me stop right there.
Orlando. Here's Vucevic. Can't
They
get it to
whack
go.
for that one.
And New York will come the other way. Up the floor. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For New York, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Good on both. Here's Oladipo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The feed to Adrian, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Gordon goes in, and he gets the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Washington. Can't hit. Gordon with the defensive effort.
No, I'm gonna wait until
Lando's
get
gone
at
3 or
least
4
60
from long
something
range in
points.
the game. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The shot's good from Washington.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Oladipo kicks to Adrian.
Isn't the playoff
Anthony against Harris.
goal?
It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court, and he slams it one-handed.
And really
Isn't
just
the playoff
straight
score
to the
121?
basket with a full head of steam.
Like most
Well, if you're going to throw it
most
down,
points scored
make
in a
sure you throw
playoff
it down
game.
with force.
Adrian kicks to Gordon. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And, of course, an appropriate comparison right here with the tremendous playoff performance we're seeing from this young man tonight. It definitely calls to mind the 63-point performance from the great Michael Jordan.
You know, and to compare the game he's
Yep,
having
I shall be
to that
beating Michael
game in
Jordan's score
1986 is saying something
in this
because
game.
a lot of people think Michael Jordan's performance that night was the greatest game ever played. I mean, it would be hard to argue with that. Those 63 points came against a Celtics dynasty at the peak of its powers during their run to a 3rd NBA title. And I remember after the game, Larry Bird said he's God disguised as Michael Jordan.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Oladipo. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Adrian can't hit. New York shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. And the shot is good. 14 points for him.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Payton kicks to Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he makes the first. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for New York. And so he makes both from the line. Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. The dish to Anthony. New York moving it around. Screened by Sanders. Here's Washington. An easy layup after coming off the pick. The Beasts got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
He lobs it up, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark. That beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Adrian kicks to Payton, and lots of contact there. Pushing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Magic have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here's Payton, who's back up. By himself, rips down the breakaway slam.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better, he's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
To the paint, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. The Beast's got 58.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The Magic have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Payton drives in.
Blocking foul, ball line. That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Robin Lopez is checked in for New York. Flalo comes in for Porzingis.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Power down with both hands.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Azania. Passes it to Payton. Kick by Vucevic. Payton kicks to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Sound like he said gay.
He's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Got it. Let's get the ball
Here's
inside.
Washington. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You got it. Let's get the ball
From
inside.
the arc, and he sinks it from deep. 3-pointer good from Washington.
Deep.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Feeds it to Payton. Picked away. And a fast break now for New York. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Here's Azania looking for Payton. He gets it there. And that one's good. Payton's got 12 points in the game.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And
the
one.
bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Orlando. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. Payton dishes to Dedmon, and he gets it to go.
Well, that's the end of this one, because I'm mad tired. I'm going to go take a shower real quick. And probably post a... Yeah, I'm going to post a Titanfall 2 gameplay before I go. So, yeah. You already know who's going to win. Yep. Let's just see the score for the ending. There's a score 141 to 86. We have, it's 3-0. Knicks in the lead. Yeah. This joint's taking forever just to load in, son. Alright, see y'all in the next video.